Learn how to become an actor. Becoming an actor allows you to experiment with new roles and characters that aren't your own. It may seem frightening at first, but remember that every famous actor had to start somewhere. The key to becoming an actor is to practice and learn as much as possible, as well as to brand yourself and audition. With hard effort and devotion, you could one day be a movie star. Improving your craft. 1. Enhance your memory so that you can recall your lines. Begin by working on little bits of the screenplay that have the same emotional impact. Perfect the line by repeating it and recalling a vision that the lines depict. Continue practicing line memorizing until you've mastered a whole scene. Exercise on a daily basis and eat a diet high in omega-3 fatty acids to aid with memory improvement. Associate the line with any motions you'd make in the situation. As a result, you'll have mental clues to help guide you. Take regular breaks. Every time you sit down to begin memorization again, attempt to pick up where you left off with the lines you were rehearsing. 2. Improve your voice projection. Because members of an audience may be sitting in rows behind you, practice enunciating your words clearly and loudly. Avoid smoking, alcohol, and anything else that dehydrates your voice cords and makes it difficult to perform. Pay attention to the tone of the scene if you're acting for film. You don't want to be obnoxious and project while everyone else is depressed. Yelling is not the same as projecting your voice. To achieve the most depth and volume from your voice, breathe from your diaphragm. 3. Work on various dialects. To improve your versatility as an actor, practice reading aloud in a variety of voices and dialects. Watch videos of people speaking in the dialect you're learning to notice how their mouth works when they say their words. If possible, speak with a native speaker of the dialect you're learning so you may catch up on subtle things you might have missed before. If feasible, hire a dialect coach to assist you in getting started. 4. Put your feelings into the character. Examine scripts to determine the scene's major emotions. Make sure your performance portrays whatever your character is meant to be feeling at the time. For example, if your character is unhappy, you might be more soft-spoken and make less hand gestures than a character who is extremely exuberant. The emotional tone of the scenario also aids in remembering your lines since you will correlate the dialogue with how you are feeling. 5. Improve your stage presence. Begin by emoting with your complete face and utilizing gestures to convey your character's emotions to the audience. Work on other skills, such as dance, singing, and choreography, to round out your abilities and make you more desirable. Stage combat training can teach you how to fight convincingly while avoiding injury. Knowing how to do it can lead to a variety of parts in plays and musicals. Attend dance classes. The more abilities you have, the more versatile you are and the more probable it is that you will land roles. Make an out-of-the-ordinary decision. Keep up your interests if you have any skills that most other performers don't have. 6. Acting can be studied at a university or an arts academy. Though it is possible to act without a formal degree, if you do not live in Los Angeles or New York, this is a fairly common go-to option. You'll be exposed to professionals, acquire methods, and get automatic opportunities to work on a stage. This will also assist you in developing your resume, gaining exposure, and establishing a network of colleagues and contacts. Your lecturers will constantly encourage you to accomplish more, effectively taking care of the motivational aspect for you. Being a professional actor does not necessitate attending acting school. You may be the next big thing if you keep developing your skills and practicing. 7. Attend local summer camps, acting workshops, or summer stock. Some of these can be so intensive that you'll learn months' worth of content in just 2 to 3 weeks. You can be in numerous plays, playing multiple characters, and potentially even receive stipends for your efforts. If you're unable to attend them because of a work or school, make sure you're continuously reading and researching your craft. Attend performances, educate yourself on theory, and expose yourself to different ideas and schools of thinking. Check with your local theater to see if they have any upcoming special events or lectures that you could attend. Summer stock is a terrific way to get started in stage theater, but it only plays during the summer. Plays, musicals, and even operas are staged in a few weeks around the country and provide invaluable life experience. Find a local audition in the spring to be ready for the season once school is out. 8. Participate in community theater to hone your acting skills. Look at your local theaters to see what shows are being shown. Winning a role in a community theater play will put you in touch with others who are honing their skill in the same way you are and will provide you with extra experience. You'll also gain a better understanding of where you are in comparison to the competitors. If the shows they're performing don't pique your attention, consider working backstage. Even if you don't want to work on the stage or do straight plays or musicals, any experience in the field of theater will look good on your CV and teach you things you didn't know. You'll also make new friends. 9. Engage the services of an acting coach to assist you with your technique. Seek out a coach who has extensive professional experience and connections. Your coach can provide you with the one-on-one attention you require to address your weak points while also honing what you do well. Always seek your contacts for assistance in selecting a coach. Speak with the staff and faculty at your school or a theater where you've worked. Someone will almost certainly know someone who can connect you with what you're looking for. Find someone with experience in a variety of industries so you can train and get advice in a variety of areas. Building your personal brand. 1. Increase your web exposure by using social media and acting websites. Upload recordings of your performances to YouTube or create a page on Facebook or Twitter where people may like and share your content, such as images of you in roles or headshots. It's a long shot, but you never know who might come across your information and decide to hire you. Create pages on acting-related sites like Actors Access once you've established a social media presence to connect with the industry. Consider yourself an entrepreneur. You are an artist, but you are also a business owner. Use relevant hashtags in your posts to gain the most visibility. Create a personal website with a memorable URL. If it isn't already taken, use your name as the web URL. Connect with acting communities on LinkedIn to meet people who share your interests. 2. Get some headshots. Hire a professional photographer to take your images so that you can have the best looking headshots possible. Wear minimal makeup so that directors going through the images can see what you'd appear like if you walked in at that exact moment. As the photos are being taken, look squarely into the camera. Ask around for any emerging photographers who would be prepared to work with you for a small charge, or even for free. The beautiful thing about headshots is that they don't require a set or anything fancy schmancy. Update your headshot every 2 or 3 years so casting directors know what you look like presently. 3. Make extensive use of your network. Be accessible and work to establish your professional reputation. Be the first to reach out to others, demonstrating a genuine interest in those near to you. Those in your network can help you find available opportunities and supply you with useful information about your employment and the firm. Avoid gaining a poor reputation. You're less likely to get gigs if you're labeled as lazy, difficult to deal with, or outright snobbish. Connect with individuals in your area and field by using websites like LinkedIn. 4. Keep up to date with industry developments. Check out industry publications and websites like as Variety, Backstage, Show Business Weekly, and thehollywoodreporter.com to learn about current business trends. Attend exhibitions on a regular basis and collaborate on side projects with friends and acquaintances to keep your creative spark alive. Keep up with emerging playwrights and directors, learn about theories, and get your name out there. Knowing where the scene is headed can help you stay ahead of the curve. Perhaps you'll be the inspiration for the next big thing. Auditioning for roles. 1. Discover a variety of monologues. Look up 1 to 2 minute monologues online or buy an acting book that includes monologues from well-known plays. Practice saying them out loud in your own voice and acting style. Monologues are frequently used to cast you in plays, movies, and television shows since they allow you to exhibit your capabilities in a short amount of time. Choose a monologue based on your acting style. If you're a young male, don't read an old woman's monologue, and vice versa. You'll need monologues that contrast. Even if you always play the comedic role, have a couple serious monologues ready to go for when the occasion calls for it. Prepare and master 16 to 32 bars of a few songs for singers. Some auditions will not define a genre, while others will request that you demonstrate something similar to what they're producing. 2. Prepare your resume. Make a list of your acting-related strengths in a notepad and prioritize them. Include any performances you've given at camps, workshops, universities, or community theaters. Make sure to just mention your most recent productions on your resume so the casting director isn't overwhelmed by the volume of work on your resume. On your resume, include any exceptional skills you have: dancing, singing, accents, combat, etc. Don't exaggerate your abilities. 3. Arrive prepared. Arrive on time, know your audition material, bring any resources you require, including a pen or pencil, and dress to impress. You can't control what the casting director thinks of you, but you can control how well you present yourself. Be outgoing and self-assured in your abilities. You never know who you'll meet who will be able to get you in. That guy in the corner wearing a headset undoubtedly has a lot more power than you realize, and even if he doesn't now, he might eventually. So strike up a conversation with folks around you and dip your toes into the acting sandbox. 4. Frequent auditions are recommended. Taking auditions is an excellent method to get your name out there. People will be more willing to consider you for roles once they recognize you. The first step is to get your name out there. You will be rejected. Take them lightly and continue on your way. A yes will come at some point. Continuing your career. 1. If at all possible, relocate to a large city. Begin by working in your local film scene or in regions that are easily accessible. Save your earnings so you can relocate to a larger location where more roles are available and movies are filmed on a regular basis. If you live in the United States, consider relocating to Los Angeles, Austin, New York, or Atlanta. Outside of the United States, consider filming in Vancouver, Toronto, London, or Mumbai. 2. When you first start out, look for roles in ads. For local commercials, look for casting calls on websites such as Backstage or Craigslist. Dress for the part you're auditioning for so the casting directors can readily visualize you in the role. Commercial acting is a lesser job, but it will expose you to a larger audience and get your face in front of the public. Keep an eye out for Craigslist postings that appear to be too good to be true, since they may be frauds. Keep an eye out for off-site emails or positions that appear to pay too much with no required expertise. 3. Become an extra in major motion pictures. Once you've arrived at your destination, connect with others and audition for roles as an extra or background actor. These open casting calls may be found all over the internet, but some good places to start are Backstage, Hollywood Reporter, and Variety. Even if it is not a major position, you might include an extra role on your resume to demonstrate your experience. 4. Hire an agent. Ask your network for recommendations on who to contact and how to get started. Make cold calls to agencies or send inquiry letters to discover if they are searching for new talent to represent. An agent will assist you in negotiating contracts for the roles you take on. Agents are only compensated when they find you work. Don't fall for those that demand an expensive charge even if your timetable is flexible. 5. Join a performers union. Investigate groups such as ACTRA, AEA, AGMA, or AGVA. You can join SAG, the Screen Actors Guild, after being a member for at least 1 year and working for a union. While you are working, unions provide you with benefits and insurance. Annual SAG costs are $201.96 USD plus 1.575% of your profits for the year. Check with the union you're thinking about joining to see what their annual rates are. 6. If you wish to work in theater, you should consider getting your equity card. Though it is possible to jump through all of the hoops without having an equity card and still achieve success, possessing one opens up a lot of auditions that would otherwise be unavailable to you. You must either obtain a contract requiring equity standing, be a member of a sibling group, such as SAG, or acquire enough credits to meet the threshold. It's understandable to be perplexed by the procedure, so reach out to a friend or pillar in your actor's social network for more information on how they acquired their card. Thanks for watching. Now you know how to be an actor. Now follow your dream.